Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Hello, you lovely interwebbers. It's Phyllis Andelman-Meyer of Andelman Broadway Tours. Jersey, let us take you to the theater. Nah, but you know that already. You know, I have just been sick, thinking about how many hearts were broken when Broadway shut down this March. I feel bad for the actors. I feel bad for the crew. I feel bad for everyone involved in the show. But mostly, I feel bad for you, our loyal patrons. You know, this Thursday marks the 10th planned excursion to the Great White Way that had to be canceled due to COVID. Oh, I was sitting at home, where there's love overflowing, yesterday looking at the framed poster of Wicked on my wall. And I thought about how on Thursday I should have been seeing Wicked for the 100th time. Now, I don't know for sure, but that's probably some kind of record. I mean, I bet if I wrote them, they'd give me a free t-shirt or something. I mean, after buying 100 tickets, I guess it wouldn't really be free, but it would be a really nice gesture. Like at restaurants, they have those punch cards. After 10 meals, your next one is free. Oh, now that is what I consider to be good business. Granted, some people get a bit cheap with those promos and won't let you merge two punch cards because, God forbid, you forgot your original punch card in your other purse one day and have to start a new one. And then you're told it's not policy to merge two. Liza Minnelli. Yeah, Johnny at Johnny's Bagels. I'm looking at you. Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, oh, I just felt some ears perk up. I'm sure many of you recognize that little snippet from a show that was on one of the first Andelman Broadway tours. 1987's mega hit, Into the Woods. Now, of course, I was still very, very young then and my parents were running the business. But I'm sure you knew that just by looking at me. Well, when I was looking at that poster, I thought about how Elphaba faced challenges and hardships, but found ways to overcome them. And then I said to myself, Phyllis Andelman-Meyer, you were not born with green skin or magical powers that scare people. Though like Alfie, you were blessed with a killer belt. And it is your calling and your duty to take the fine residents of New Jersey to the theater. And if there's no theater to bring them to, you're just going to have to bring some theater to them. Isn't that an interesting calling to have? To usher people to a place where they can, for a few hours, leave the real world and exist in an alternate one. One that may not be perfect, but is better than the one we exist in. A world that you've always known you belong in, regardless of how many times your parents pointed out how foolish that idea was. Why take a risk for your dreams when you can have a guaranteed success by taking over a business built on taking people to see what you should be doing? Every third Thursday of the month. Yes, that is a great calling, and that is exactly what I plan to do. I woke up this morning and I pulled out the good Aquanet, the extra super hold, because I am a firm believer, though one should be sitting in the orchestra section. One's hair should reach the mezzanine at least. The higher the hair, well, you know. Look at my hair, what you can compare with mine today. Oh, I also just filmed a tutorial on how to achieve this look you can access on the Andelman Broadway Tours website. You can be as prepared for our next outing as I am. Oh, I went into the extra bedroom that my husband Harold converted into a closet for me. I pulled out my favorite bedazzled jumpsuit. Just because we can't go anywhere in the pandemic does not mean we have to look like we can't. You know, if you're feeling down, let me tell you, doling yourself up is the answer. It has helped me go through many things. You know, this whole look, all of it, makeup, all of it, 72 minutes to achieve. And let me tell you, I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Self-care is so important during these trying times. You know, when I first heard about Broadway closing, I was devastated. I thought about how without Broadway musicals, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. Because without Broadway, what is there? Even if you're not up on that stage, you're part of something magical. After a few days of wallowing, I thought about Elphaba, Tevye, and the other musical theater leads who powered through tough times. You know, that very day, I imagined that COVID was a person standing in front of me and asked, who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? And since then, everything's all right. I'm getting there anyway. And I encourage you all to do the same. And remember, the sun will come out tomorrow. And when it does, we here at the Andelman Broadway Tours will be ready to take you back to Broadway and your next corner of the sky. Jersey, let us take you to the theater.
Renegade operates in the Teatro here at Zeitgeist, and so it's this small theater, and it's all about telling good stories.